Okay, Steve, thanks for joining us this afternoon for the Welling United TV interview. That win yesterday that must have really, really pleased you.
Yeah, I thought the boys were excellent, without being outstanding. Similar performance to Bath the week before. Determined not to get beat. Limited them to very little. I think they had one proper chance in the whole game with a header. Other than that, they were long-range shots. But I just thought we defended as a group, as a team, from the top all the way to the back. It was first class.
Do you think as a team, Steve, we're growing mentally? As you say, it was a very similar performance to Bath away. That's 2 long away trips now we've done in consecutive weeks. And, I think we've mentally stood up to the challenge. Do you agree?
Yeah, I think what we've done and what's been installed by coaches and that myself is we don't get beat. That's our sort of number one objective. We don't get beat to start with, and then we work from there. So we're now putting a lot into defending from the front, and then when we haven't got possession of the ball, we all get behind the ball, and we're hard to get through.
One thing as well, which was really picked up in the week, was our preparations for the game were absolutely spot on. On Tuesday, you went up to Chester to obviously scout Hereford. We had the overnight trip on Friday, which is something that obviously has been introduced. So the preparations for the game were key. And do you think that played a really big role?
Oh, definitely, because I didn't know too much about Hereford. Obviously, I knew that they'd changed the managers and things were going to change in there, but I'm always one. Everybody knows I always go and do my homework, and I know a lot of managers wouldn't have gone and done that, but I felt the drive up there, 6 hours, 600 miles nearly for me, round trip. I thought if I learned something from it, that can only see us in good stead. And I felt that knowing what I watched and what I witnessed and the way we were, we set up in a way that we felt that we could get the best result, and that's what we did. And I just felt that, Mark backed me on the overnight stay. I think it was important. I just sort of said it was, it's a very, very important competition for everybody, and the financial rewards as well are brilliant for clubs now. That we need to prepare in the right way, and it's not just a league game where we're asking for an overnight stay. We wanted to give ourselves the best opportunity, and if we didn't get through, it would only be because we haven't performed on the pitch, not because of everything else.
For the first goal, which was a brave header from Thierry Aldel, there was a nasty collision between the 2 Hereford players, which obviously resulted in them coming off. We're very pleased to hear that they are okay now, which is the main thing. My question is, though, obviously we had no sub-goalkeeper on the bench for this game. Given what happened, is it something that you may well consider going forward now, Steve?
Yeah, possibly. But we've got James Hurst, who people don't realise that can go in goal if needed. So it's not the same as a proper backup keeper, but he has got them capabilities. So that's what we run with. There's no more money on the budget to bring in another goalkeeper, so you're going to ask for a favour from someone. They don't want their goalkeepers cup tied, so there's a lot of things to it, and we can't bring in more players or more money. So we've had to go with that. It is what it is. We've got through, and we're lucky that we wasn't the ones on the end of that yesterday.
On the injury fronts, it was great to see Brendan Kiernan back in the side and scoring. How are we looking injury-wise now, Steve?
Brendan's obviously back, came in, done really well, scored a decent goal. Most people would have given up that ball that was put through to him. It was too hard, and he's chased it right to the byline and cut back in. It was a great finish as well. David Ajayi came on for the last 5 minutes of the game, which he's back a little bit ahead of schedule as well. Jordan Gibbons came on as well. So there's 3 back. We've still got Charles Banya out, Richard Orlu out, Achimpong out.
Gavin McCullum as well. I think he was absent.
And Gavin Gavin's hamstring, scoring the goal the other week. So
is he long term, Steve, for Gavin?
No, that's short term. He'll probably be 2 weeks. So he's been out a week now, so probably another week, and he could be ready to go in time for the next cup game.
Just touching on the cup draw, which is live on TalkSport 2 tomorrow, which will be great to hear. What are your thoughts on the tie?
Well, everybody wants a home draw and everybody wants a game that's winnable. So I'm no different to everybody else. That's what we'd be looking for, but it is what it is. The All Conference national sides come in now, so we have to see what happens. But we're in good form. I think that's about 5 clean sheets in the last 7, which is fantastic. Which shows the work that's been put in on the training ground. Now we're making ourselves hard to beat, and we're scoring goals again as well. So I think the formula at the moment is working. Hard work, solid, hard to break down, and we've got that threat of goals as well.
Next week, Saturday is non-league day. I think the club are going to be looking to do a special promotion. But obviously, how important is it to attract new fans to Welling? And your thoughts on the game?
I think it's very important. The quicker we can get the fan base to grow, the better. I think we're doing our part on the pitch. I think we're maybe 9 unbeaten now. I don't think we can do any more than what we're doing. I think what they also see and fans see as well, they're not silly, that even if we're not playing well, we're all giving everything. We're all giving 100%. There's no one cheating out there. There's no one. Everyone is giving everything they've got, which sometimes you're not going to get results, and we're obviously going to lose games. But you can see this group of players determined, desire to win games of football, and it will only be because of other teams have done better than you, a bit of luck or things like that we will lose games. But I think we're doing our bit to try and attract more fans through the door. We're playing decent football. We're scoring lots of goals. We're progressing in competitions. I think it's very, very important. I mean, Slough are on a good run as well. Apart from obviously yesterday, they drew their cup game. They got a replay during the week. But they're having a good first season in the Conference South, and they'd be a threat.